Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 0x or ZRX. And the reason I'm talking about this coin is because it is taking the spotlight on the total market cap or coinmarketcap.com, and we're seeing it rip up very strongly today. So I wanted to go over the big picture and where I personally think it's going. Before we get started though, go ahead and make sure that you're a subscriber to my channel, as well as hitting the like button on this video. If we reach 250 likes on this video, I will do a $50 giveaway on my Twitter. You guys, you did not meet the goal of 250 likes on this video where I said I would do that giveaway. So make sure that you smash up that like button so we can go ahead and give some more money away to the viewers. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to today's video. And so let's get straight into the analysis. So I'm really going to be going over the big picture today with 0x. The reason for this is because shorter time frames can be quite volatile, and there's obviously going to be pumps and dumps along the way up. So I don't really want to go into exactly what that's going to look like because we really don't know. But I do have a pretty good idea of what might happen in the big picture, and so that's going to be what we're mainly covering today. 0x is looking very strong on the short time frame, so I will jump into the short time frame for just a minute here. But you also have to understand that it's easy to want to FOMO buy into something like this, and it's also easy to think it's just going to keep going up forever on the short time frames when there's always dips, there's always pullbacks, there's always consolidation patterns. I mean, there's just a few consolidation patterns that I can name right off the top of the head. Is horizontal consolidation range breakout, or you have a downward pointing wedge consolidation like that, where prices go down into a wedge, or you also have triangle consolidation where you just make a triangle pattern and then it does a bullish breakout of that triangle. So there's tons of different consolidation patterns that we can see here with 0x, and it does actually, for me, it does actually make sense that we would see a consolidation pattern here pretty soon. I'm not going to try to call the top of this shorter time frame move because there's a lot of momentum in it right now, but it's very possible that we see one and then we start dipping in 0x. Now, with that being said, you guys, the big picture is very, very, very nice. And if you go actually into the 3-day candlesticks here, you will see that we made an ABC corrective pattern, and we've really been doing a lot of downtrending for quite some time now. Since 2018, this market has been in a massive downtrend. And personally, I actually like to see that because I love to buy ABC corrective patterns, and I really, really like to load into those positions at the bottom of a C wave. And if you look at the volume for 0x right here, you can see that we have plenty of volume coming in at the breakout of this downtrending resistance. And when you get a volume on the breakout of resistance, then that usually means that it's a confirmed breakout. It's not a fake out. If you do not get volume at the breakout of that pattern, then it is a fake out and is not likely to continue rising. And so because of that, this gives me a lot of confidence in 0x. There's also been bullish divergence for quite some time now. I mean, really even since 2018, there's been bullish divergence, you guys. We made a low right here on the A wave, and then we made a low on the MACD. Then we made a lower low in price, and we made a higher low on the MACD. And then we made a lower low in price, and we made a higher low on the MACD. So that bullish divergence has been going on for quite some time. And you guys, that's exactly what happened on Bitcoin when Bitcoin started dipping. And really when Bitcoin was about 3.2 thousand is we had bullish divergence through the entire bear market. And then it went up to 14,000 afterwards. So, I do expect dips along the way, you guys, but these dips will be short-lived, bought up quickly, and we'll see continuation easily. And so I don't want you guys to think that I'm shorting these markets. People are wondering, Dallin, are you shorting the markets? No, you guys, even if there's a drop in Bitcoin, even if there's a 20% drop in Bitcoin, I'm not shorting these tops because I don't short bull markets. It's not in the probability favor to try to short a bull market. But what I will personally be doing is buying all panic, buying all dips. Now, when that panic comes, it is variable in nature. It could come, the halving is in 3 days, and there could be a lot of retail money aiming to buy. Let's just pull this up here. So the halving is in 3 days, and there could be a lot of retail money aiming to buy on the day of the halving. And so because of that, it leads me to believe that there would be some type of a buy the rumor, sell the news scenario. The news would be the halving day in 3 days, and that halving event, in my opinion, may cause a little bit of a dip. But in that dip, I'm going to be buying up the dip. I'm not selling any of my investments. I'm keeping cash on the sidelines, and I'm excited to buy that dip. Now, for the VIP members, I did go over exactly what that's going to look like in the next little while as far as Bitcoin goes, as far as what I'm expecting in altcoins and all of that good stuff. But just understand here publicly on this channel that I do expect that dip to occur, and I'm personally going to be buying that dip up. Now, it is variable in nature, of course, but that's kind of my strategy and my plan. Now, does that mean that every coin has to dip? No. There's enough money in these markets now, and there's enough different projects that, there could be coins, who knows, maybe 0x just pumps, and then everything starts dipping on the halving, and 0x just keeps pumping. But overall, I'm focused on the big picture, and that's what allows me to remain profitable over and over and over again in the markets, because the smaller time frames are a lot choppier. And so because of that, instead of trying to predict the smaller time frames, I let them paint their picture. I let them paint what they're going to paint, and then I do plans around what they paint. And so if we do paint a corrective wave around the day of the halving, understand that my plan will be to add to those positions. And so instead of trying to predict, I let the market paint the art that it's creating, and then create plans around that art and allow myself to remain profitable through any market conditions. And so that's kind of my strategy on what I do. Now, as far as where I think 0x can go from here, you guys, the ABC corrective pattern is very nice. Current price is 46 cents. The previous all-time high is $2.41. And if Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time high, I do not see any reason why 0x will not rocket ship past its all-time high and start going up for a large uptrend in the big picture. And so because of that, you guys, being net long on 0x in the big picture is a very smart move. And if you are interested in buying it and you don't want to FOMO, one thing that I like to tell people in the markets is ladder buy. Set a buy order a little at the point of breakout. Let me just go like this. Set a buy order at the point of breakout, set a buy order at market price, set a buy order a little bit lower, and then you're covered on all your bases. You buy if it dips, you buy if it breaks out, you buy a little bit at market price, and you distribute that risk across multiple orders. And that allows you to avoid FOMO and still profit in the markets. And it allows you to make money and know what to do, even though the markets are pumping or dumping. If this market dumps right here and corrects a little bit, bam, you just are excited because you got a cheaper entry before it sees continuation. If it doesn't, then you already got in a little bit and you buy the breakout, so you still catch money on the continuation. It really just sets you up for a profit no matter what you do. And that's one thing that people don't understand, but that's literally how the best traders in the entire world do it. They use Elliott waves, they use market cycles, they use Fibonacci, and they use buy ladders, and and risk management, that's how they get into their positions. That's how they remain profitable in all market conditions, no matter what. So that's what I teach on my channel. That's what I teach in the course. That's what I go over in the VIP, and that's what the signals are all about. So I really appreciate you guys tuning into this 0x update. It's awesome to see it ripping across the board. With lots of the other coins on coinmarketcap.com. We see, 0x is up 70%, you guys. Basic Attention's up 22%. We have Augur up 21%. We have Bitcoin up 5%. So across the board, we see a lot of green in the markets, and so that's one of the reasons that when a red candle does occur, I'm very excited to be getting in on those coins, on those projects, to go ahead and maximize my profits and keep adding to my positions for the big picture. Because you guys, in the big picture, my big picture analysis is very, very straightforward. I expect Bitcoin to break out of its all-time high and really move significantly past $20,000 per coin in its next cycle and blow everybody away. So being net long is the name of the game. Buying all dips is the name of the game. Trying to short tops is not the name of the game. And getting prepared for the next major bullish cycle in Bitcoin is the smartest way to do this. Institutional money has been getting in since 20K down to 3, and they're only going to continue to do so. And as we break the all-time high, it's going to blow everyone away. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Make sure that you check out the VIP course, haa.donniebrandt.com. Links are in the description. Click Become a VIP and start to accelerate your learning today and really appreciate and profit these markets on a level that you wouldn't normally be able to do so before. Direct message me or email me. This is an exclusive group, and I'll give you guys a 20% discount for staying clear till the end of this video. And as always, stay profitable out there.